5. A. Listening. You will hear an interview with an expert talking about conservation work in Australia. What kind of activities does he say people taking a gap year can do in Australia? Tick the correct boxes.
Please welcome Dr. Murphy, a conservationist who has set up a company which organises gap year experiences in Australia.
Good evening.
First, can you tell us what inspired you to set up this company?
Sure. Basically, it was my interest in educating people about conservation work.
Can you tell us a little about the main environmental problems in Australia?
Australia has been isolated from the rest of the world for millions of years. As a result of this, the wildlife and plant life which have evolved there are not found anywhere else. However, the damage caused by human activity and climate change could permanently affect Australia's unique wildlife and landscapes. If we don't help to protect this environment now, we could lose it forever.
What kinds of activities do you organise for people taking a gap year?
Well, we arrange conservation projects in different parts of Australia. For example, you could spend 3 months in Adelaide monitoring rock wallabies.
Rock wallabies?
Rock wallabies are kangaroo-like animals that live in rocky areas. Their numbers are dramatically decreasing. This is because they are killed by foxes. Also, other animals, like goats, compete with the wallabies for food. We must keep a close eye on wallaby populations and try to protect them, otherwise they could become extinct in the future.
I see.
Another project involves planting trees in fire-ravaged areas of Alice Springs. There is also another project in Mount Gambier, which involves removing invader plant and animal life from lakes. You see, when a new creature takes up residence in a lake, it can cause significant damage to the environment. For example, it may compete for food or prey on local fish or plants. There is a huge variety of activities available. Ultimately, it's up to you where you want to go and what you want to do.
Do you need any specialist skills or knowledge to take part in these projects?
Just common sense and loads of enthusiasm. All training is given beforehand, especially in safety methods. We need people who are good team players and are interested in saving the environment.
And what about leisure activities?
Of course, it's not all work. Volunteers have plenty of free time to enjoy all the amazing sights Australia has to offer. We try to combine leisure activities with environmental education. For example, some of our volunteers have been snorkeling with turtles while visiting one of the islands off the Great Barrier Reef. And don't forget, there are lots of opportunities to go surfing.
In your opinion, what can people gain from this experience?
Well, by taking part in our projects, they are making a positive contribution to conservation, but they also have the opportunity to see the fascinating beauty of the Australian outback. Our projects combine travel, fun and hard work. It is a rewarding experience which can lead to personal growth as it gives ordinary people a chance to learn about the environment and to take part in saving the planet.
Who do you think this would appeal to?
We've had people from all walks of life taking part. Students taking a year out before going to university, people taking a career break, and we've also had a few retired people. Basically, if you want the chance to get out in the fresh air, meet some new people and do something exciting, then this is for you.
So far, what are the results of the volunteer work?
We've seen over 1 million trees replanted in the last 5 years. 60 kilometres of protective fencing has been put up in areas where wildlife is under threat. Over 300 wildlife surveys have been completed. So, as you can see, this work is having visible results.
Dr. Murphy, thank you for being with us in the studio this afternoon, and I do hope that